Coming right, we hope you enjoy today's game, featuring the visiting Bearcats of Southwest Baptist University and your Ouachita Tigers. As we prepare for today's game, here are some friendly rules and reminders. First of all, Ouachita Baptist University is a tobacco and alcohol-free campus. Use of these products is strictly prohibited anywhere on the campus grounds, including here at Cluck Field. Also, we'd like to remind you that the playing surface as well as the team areas are strictly reserved for game participants and event staff. Ouachita Baptist University and Southwest Baptist University are proud members of the NCAA Division II. As such, the universities promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants in a positive manner. Profanity, racial or sexist comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, administrators, or other spectators will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the facility. Ouachita thanks you for your cooperation of keeping Tigers soccer a family game.
Be the one to doubt her, 'cause we've been putting in the hour. We only taking what was ours. So you better not be the one to doubt her, 'cause we gon' blow your mind. We gon' blow your mind. We gon' blow your mind. Okay, whoa. We been on the road from the go. In my blood, you know we been down for too long to give up. Can't go, I need all pesos, want it all. Case closed, like a bounce to the wall, can't hold to the ball. Game over, these boys can't hold me. Can't hold us, I told you. Better not be the one to doubt her, 'cause we've been putting in the hour. We only taking what was ours. So you better not be the one to doubt her.
Let's meet the starting lineups for today's game. We start first with our visitors, the Southwest Baptist Bearcats. In goal, number 1, Ashlyn Edison. Number 2, Savannah Green. Number 6, Abby Harrison. Number 9, Ashlyn Robinson. Number 11, Abby Youngblood. Number 14, Madigan May. Number 16, Kendall Weiskopf. Number 19, Tamara Gant. Number 24, Isabel Shellhammer. Number 34, Emma Meyer. And number 37, Emma Burton. And now the starting lineup for your Ouachita Tigers. In goal, number 0, Michelle Snow. Number 2, Abby Moore. Number 5, Sophia Valencia. Number 6, Tegan Yauzi. Number 7, Fernanda Valencia. Number 9, Jamie Fowler. Number 14, Abby Inman. Number 16, Amory Thomas. Number 17, Grayson Turner. Number 18, Isabella Savater. And number 26, Ava Dunigan. Fans, at this time, we ask that you please rise to honor America and those who serve it for the playing of our national anthem.
Good afternoon and welcome to a brand new year of Ouachita Athletics on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. I'm Chase Hartzell and you are looking live at Wesley and Debbie Cluck Field for this afternoon bout of women's soccer between Southwest Baptist and the hometown Ouachita Tigers. Joining me today, we have a special guest in the booth. Ouachita men's soccer has the day off, so Alfonso Gonzalez Gomez, one of our own here in Ouachita Student Media and a soccer player too, he's going to join me on color commentary. Alfonso, welcome.
Hello, I'm looking very forward to working here and getting to see this game today, seeing how our ladies kick off their season.
First home match of the year for the Tigers. They opened up the season against Northeastern State. It ended up being a tie thanks to a goal from Jamie Fowler, the senior. A lot of senior leadership in today's starting lineup. You got to meet some of them a few moments ago, but should be an exciting contest. Southwest Baptist looking to bounce back after a loss against Harding, falling 3-1 in that first match of the year. And now a tough test on the road in Arkadelphia for the Bearcats.
Yeah, I mean, the women's soccer, they're coming back from Oklahoma, and they're definitely going to have the home field advantage today. We'll see how Southwest Baptist does.
Ouachita will have the kick from midfield to open up the contest. Ouachita wearing the white kits today, and in the gray kits today will be the Bearcats. Sunday afternoon match, a lot of churches just letting out in the area, so fans continuing to file in here at Cluck Field as we are underway. Ouachita picked as the preseason favorite to win the Great American Conference title this year. The last time the Tigers won the conference crown was back in the unusual year, back when there was a spring championship in 2021. That made up for the 2020 season that was canceled due to the COVID-19 pandemic. But the Tigers looking to roll yet again here today.
It's looking like Ouachita is starting off with a 4-3-3 formation. No.
Both teams still jockeying for position. A lot of play in the middle third to open up the contest. But Ouachita now perhaps looking to set something up here, moving into the defensive third. Stop at the top of the box there from Southwest Baptist. And here come the Bearcats taking the ball the other way. There's Abby Inman. She's going to go ahead and try to clear it there, but it's taken away by Southwest Baptist. Bearcats again trying to drive here, get a good look at the goal. Going to be an interesting play here in the corner. It'll be a throw for Ouachita. Alfonso, a lot of excitement both on the men's and women's side right now as the soccer season is heating up for both teams. I understand that the men's team opened up their season this last week as well.
Yeah, it was definitely a tough weekend. We couldn't get away with a point or anything, but we definitely learned a lot. And always being away is tough, so we know that when we come back here and we get to have the home field advantage, we'll be ready to go.
And sometimes that silver lining too, when you schedule those tough non-conference opponents, that gets you better prepared for those conference games that really matter down the stretch. Meanwhile, crossing it, here's a chance inside the box. And there is going to be an offsides call.
Yeah, that's Sophia number 7. I don't know.
Alfonso, it seems like Ouachita is not afraid to be aggressive here early in this contest.
Yeah, they are definitely on the attack right now. Southwest Baptist seems to just be holding on. We'll see how long they can keep up the press for.
There's the throw in. Ouachita again taking the ball down the right side here. Perhaps trying to cross it here. Almost an opportunity inside the box. Ouachita does maintain possession though. Ball goes across again, and that one will roll high and out of bounds.
Right here, we can see that Ouachita is really committed to their press up top, forcing Southwest to go and try and hit the long ball. Ouachita stays being committed to their play. Always likes to play it out the back. That's something that Coach Wright has really instilled in these players.
Here's Inman now taking the ball up towards midfield. Now Fowler has it. Bit of a mismatch here for Southwest Baptist, and they still maintain possession. Good pass outside, but there is the clear off the foot of number 16, Amory Thomas. Thomas, a sophomore out of Waco, Texas. And Alfonso, looking at this roster, it seems to be a good mix of veteran talent in the form of the senior class as well as the graduate student Jamie Fowler, but also a lot of young talent starting to emerge too in this program.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Jamie has been here already 6 years, and she had an interview the other day where it was just clear to see that she was the point of leadership for this team, and she's like the example of setting forward.
19 taking the corner.
So it's a corner kick here for the Bearcats. We'll see if they try to go with the set piece. Header bounces high and out of bounds. Does not threaten the goalkeeper, Michelle Snow, another senior in this class out of North Richland Hills, Texas.
Ouachita not scared to play out. No, always keeping the ball on the ground. Find those gaps up front.
Here's Fowler. And a clear by the goalkeeper of Southwest Baptist.
I can't get into the app.
Pass over to the right side. Looking for another cross there, and it seems like the Tigers still trying to develop that chemistry here early in the season. But some good looks early on. Southwest has been able to defend, though, very effectively.
Yeah, it's looking like Ouachita's trying to not let them get out their own half. Just keep every attack coming.
Southwest Baptist trying to clear it, but Ouachita again, the aggressor. Fowler fighting for the ball. She comes away with it. Now Valencia passing it off to her teammate.
It's going out.
There's the takeaway for Southwest Baptist. The Bearcats have been patient thus far, letting the ball come to them, but they've been able to defend the Tigers and prevent any shots on goal up to this point.
That's our throw.
Southwest looking like they can't handle Ouachita's pressure, just getting the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, 17 down the line. Looking for a cross.
Trying to cross it here. It's right to the goalie. So maybe a shot perhaps out of that corner. And now Southwest getting a chance to catch its breath. Ouachita, again, the aggressors early in this contest, and really their first shot on goal.
With Ouachita's pressure forcing Southwest Baptist to go and hit it long, these aerial jewels that they're going to have in the back are going to be super important to make sure that Ouachita gets consistent opportunities up front. Here comes another one.
There's a successful clear, but again, Ouachita. These Tigers have a nose for the ball early in this contest, and they continue to dominate the time of possession. Goalkeeper's going to take it out of the box here. Got to be careful. Anytime you leave an empty box, if a defender can close in fast enough, that can be very dangerous indeed.
Yeah, and I think Ouachita is really forcing that long ball on Southwest Baptist's part. And Southwest Baptist is just going to have to figure out another way to come out playing.
Ball is crossed all the way across the field here, and now Ouachita entering the defensive third of Southwest Baptist. There's a pass inside to Fowler. Fowler, opportunity here, shot on goal, and it's in! Goal! OBU Tigers! It's the graduate student, Jamie Fowler, drawing first blood here in this Sunday afternoon match. And Ouachita putting itself on top in front of the home crowd here today to open up the season. What a play.
Great play, great play. Again, you could see Ouachita's plan from the get-go. I mean, forcing Southwest Baptist to go long and just capitalizing on their open defense. Great play.
Second goal of this campaign for Jamie Fowler. Second goal in as many matches. What a start here in her sixth year with the Tigers.
Yes, you did good. Good job.
But now Southwest, we'll see what they can draw up.
Those are the moments that Ouachita needs to be the most careful. When Southwest Baptist catches them on their high press and somehow gets out of it, those counterattacks are going to be dangerous.
Abby Moore has it, and she passes it off here into the middle third. Tigers, even though they have the lead, not afraid to stay on the gas pedal here. Now, Alfonso, something you notice about this team too is although they're staying aggressive, they're not getting winded either. This team is very well conditioned.
No, I agree 1,000%. It takes a lot of conditioning to go and press for a full 90 like this. We'll see if this is part of Kevin's game plan, and we'll see if there needs to be subs made to keep up this intensity. But so far, so good from the Tigers.
And something too about particularly training in Arkadelphia, you know something about that too. Here in August, the humidity can be pretty brutal, especially here close to the Ouachita River. You know, how would you say that playing in an environment like this and practicing in an environment like this prepares you for the regular season?
I mean, it definitely gets you in shape, that's for sure. The humidity here is no joke. Me being from Florida, I could tell you that right now. And it definitely gets you used to playing in other places like Tennessee where there's not as much humidity. You could definitely feel it, and you can go for the full 90.
This is the first of two home matches for Ouachita here this week, as they will play also on Thursday afternoon. You can catch that match right here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. First week of broadcast for OSDN. Starting off right here with this women's soccer match. We'll have another one, as we mentioned, on Thursday, but then on Saturday, it's the home opener for the Ouachita football Tigers. They're fresh off a win at Southwest Oklahoma State, 38-14, the final score in that one. And the top 10 Tigers looking to stay that way in the home opener.
Yeah, it's looking like football's going to have another great year. We'll see how it goes.
Quite a few teams vying for conference championships here in this fall semester. Perhaps an opportunity here for Southwest Baptist, as they seem to be settling into their groove a little bit more, getting a little more control of possession, trying to cross it here. It is cleared by Abby Moore.
Yeah, and going back to what you said about the conditioning, these Tigers need to be really well conditioned for every time that their press gets broken. Everybody needs to get back on the ball and make sure that Southwest can't get enough of their opportunity.
Ball goes inside here now. In the right corner of the box, shot is wide to the right. Would have been a tough play there for Isabella Sabater.
White's more in.
So it will be a goal kick here for the Bearcats, as once again, this Southwest Baptist team looking to take a moment to catch its breath.
Yeah, and Isabella Sabater just she's a freshman, and she has just slotted into this Ouachita midfield. She's been doing a great job so far.
A great mix of the classes here in this contest. You have Michelle Snow, the goalkeeper for the Tigers, representing the senior class. Abby Moore, a junior. Sophia Valencia, also in the starting lineup today. She's also representing the junior class. Valencia able to clear at that time, and these defenders have done an excellent job too. Alfonso, and making sure that Southwest really can't settle into its groove here early. The Bearcats have tried to set up a few opportunities, maybe even a set piece or two, but really no time to even think about that as the Tigers continue to flock to the ball.
Yeah, I mean, every time Ouachita gets on the ball, they look dangerous. They're getting into those wide areas and cutting it back in. We've had a few chances so far. They should be careful about opportunities like these where they just can't get out the back.
Here comes Ouachita now on the left side. Opportunity perhaps. Top of the box, here's the shot, and it is wide to the right. Jamie Fowler looking for her second goal of the half. Instead, it's going to be a goal kick here for the Bearcats.
We'll see right now how Ouachita shapes up. See if they want to force Southwest long, or if they'll let them have the ball a little bit more.
Goalkeeper bringing the ball out, Fowler in penetration, able to clear it in time, but that one goes out of bounds, and there'll be a throw for the Tigers.
I'll say this right now, that Southwest Baptist keeper, she is not afraid to play with her feet.
Not at all. Very aggressive here early in this contest, while other elements seem to be settling in here. The Bearcats have played a little bit conservatively. They've not been afraid to play a little aggressive around the goal. Meanwhile, ball goes into the box, and a great diving save that time by the goalkeeper, Ashlyn Edison. Would have been a clean look for Grayson Turner. Valencia passes it off to Moore.
That is a perfect example right there of the composure that the Tigers have on the ball. They're not scared to play out the back. They'll invite the pressure, and they'll exploit it from from the gaps that they leave behind.
Trying to pass it towards the top of the box there, and
Free kick for White.
that's going to be a foul. Aggressive tackle attempt there by Savannah Green, and she was going for the ball, but ended up getting the legs of the Tiger player. And now we'll see if Ouachita tries to go for a set piece here on the edge of the defensive third.
Oh,
Bit of a collision there, but a clean tackle for the Tigers. That was Ava Dunnigan making the play. Moore passes to Fowler in the middle. Slow roller, but the goalkeeper Edison does manage to get it away.
every time the Southwest Baptist back line has it, Fowler is the one who dictates what she wants them to do. Look, right there with that press. Now the rest of her players have the pressing cue to move to their correct positions.
And we're going to have 10 and 11.
And that time, the defense was closing in quickly. We do have our first substitution of the contest as checking in for the Tigers. It'll be Jocelyn Kispert, the senior from McKinney, Texas, getting her first opportunity here this afternoon.
Kinsper, another very technical player. We'll see how she slots into that watch of the midfield right now.
Okay, wait.
Ouachita jockeying for possession of the ball. Opportunity perhaps at the top of the box, trying to pass it inside.
Great pressure by Ouachita, not letting Southwest Baptist get out of their own half.
It will be a throw-in here for the Tigers in the defensive third of Southwest Baptist. Fowler passes it off, and it will be cleared a bit here by Southwest Baptist. But again, the Tigers continue to close in quickly.
26.
Fowler, shot across is no good as it goes wide right.
So, we got.
But Alfonso, you talked about that aggressiveness of this team. It just seems like any time that Southwest Baptist, it feels like they start to get a little bit of breathing room, the Tigers are right there to take the ball away.
Yes, exactly. It's looking like this is all part of the Ouachita's game plan. You know, force them into tight spaces, or either force them long, and just clean up what they can. Keep the ball mostly on Southwest Baptist's side.
Ouachita looking to clear the ball as we enter the 22nd minute here of the first half. Tigers leading 1-0 thanks to the goal from graduate student Jamie Fowler. There's Thomas. She passes it off here to the right side. Grayson Turner looking to attack. Closing in. She crosses the ball. Opportunity for Fowler. Goal! Goal! OBU Tigers!
Great build-up play by Ouachita. Just, you can see it start from all the way back with Snow in the goal. They build it all the way up, come through the middle, get it out wide, cut it back in. Simple. That looks like Tigers' game plan all game.
That's the second goal of the first half here for Jamie Fowler in the first 22 minutes of this contest. And credit the assist there to Grayson Turner. Great setup there on the right side, crossing it for a routine goal. Snuck it into the back left corner there, and Edison, despite her best efforts, unable to save it.
Southwest Baptist just very unorganized in their defense. Just can't get a hold of these Tigers through the middle.
So here in the opening match of the home slate for the Tigers here in 2023, Jamie Fowler already threatening for a hat trick in the first half. It's been an incredible day, and meanwhile that ball goes high, and fortunately for Southwest Baptist, that is, it goes over the top of the goal, but almost a dangerous mistake there. Had that ball been a little bit lower, could have seen an own goal.
Hattie Gardner, coming in for Jamie Fowler and putting in just as much effort on the press. Even though she's a freshman, it looks like she's taken in a lot from the sixth-year senior on what to do.
26, 9, and 17. Oh, wait, timeout for their team. Okay. About time.
Here's Inman now. Tigers trying to get it back into the defensive third of the Bearcats, but Southwest perhaps trying to settle in here defensively. It hasn't been easy against this aggressive attack of the Tigers.
There we go, now we're done. There we go. We'll win it. Good.
Ouachita is still very disciplined coming out the back. Even in tough spots like that, they would rather take a foul than kick it long. Very, very disciplined.
Abby Inman boots it away for the Tigers and takes a high bounce. Could still be a good opportunity here for the Tigers. Shot across. Is behind the goal. Although had that ball been a little bit further to the right, could have seen the third goal in just the first 25 minutes of this first half.
Yeah, Tigers are coming in from all angles, coming in wide, coming inside, all over the place. Hopefully this water break gives Southwest Baptist a chance to reorganize a little bit and figure their situation out.
Indeed, this is our first water break of the contest, and with that, we're going to take a break ourselves. You're watching Ouachita Soccer on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Try to get ours. I'll figure it out in a second.
Welcome back to Tiger Soccer on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Early lead here for Ouachita in front of the home fans at Cluck Field, 2-0. The score thanks to 2 goals from Jamie Fowler.
So for them, 32-6.
Ouachita has been the better team so far in these first 20-ish minutes and looking to dominate for the rest of the half.
It's a goal kick here to open up play following the water break. It looks like we are continuing to see aggressiveness here from the Tigers as they continue to fly to the ball. Valencia looking for a takeaway there, couldn't get it.
Great play, great press right there from Paige Owens.
Ouachita still threatening. Fight for the ball inside the box. Clean tackle that time. There's a strong defensive play by Madison Green, the defender for the Bearcats, but Ouachita still threatening. Going towards the top of the box. Looking for an opportunity. Shot on goal is high, and it is going to clear the protective netting back there behind the goal.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious that even though Ouachita has had these few shots like go wide, just the pure amount of shots that they've taken has led to their 2 goals. You know, just keeping that press up.
I'm sure you know this too, Alfonso, having played yourself. The more shots, the better, because that gives you just more opportunities to add on to your lead.
Of course, I'd rather have 4 shots that didn't go in than 0.
Here's the throw in for the Tigers as Kispert brings it up, passes it off to her teammate Perry. Now looking for the pass to the right side there. Had a bit too much on it and it rolls out of bounds, so it will be a goal kick for the Bearcats. Southwest Baptist did open up its season against a GAC opponent in the form of Harding, falling in that match 3-1. Trying to get more valuable experience here on the road in Arkadelphia. There's the clear.
Another forced long ball from Ouachita.
Will be a throw in here for the Tigers. Valencia passes it in to her teammate. That's Perry. Perry with the throw in. She finds her teammate Kispert, and Kispert wanted that shot on goal, but it was deflected. Now Perry with another pass inside, trying to cross it. Comes up empty. However, Ouachita does maintain possession. Still in the box. Still a fight for the ball, and that time Edison finally going to corral it.
Ouachita has been super dangerous off these crosses. You know, Jamie Fowler just got to go off one of these.
Fowler is absent from the field right now, the forward, taking a little bit of time off after opening up the half with 2 goals. In the last couple minutes, it's just been a struggle for Southwest Baptist trying to get the ball out of their own defensive third. Ouachita dominating possession here in this contest, and that is what allowed them to take so many shots and set up those 2 goals.
Yeah, even in moments that Ouachita does not win the ball off directly from the defenders, they're still put in incredibly uncomfortable positions, forcing them long, and then Ouachita can just clean up afterwards.
Our way.
Looks like we will see a substitution here for Southwest Baptist, as Allison Lieber out of Henderson, Nevada, looking to check in for the Bearcats. Joining her will be teammate number 36, Emily Loya out of Dallas, Texas. Here's the free kick from Weiskopf. High ball here, and the Tigers trying to come away with it. Indeed they will. Ball moving into the middle third. Aggressive kick downfield, but it will be tracked down by Edison, and she's going to quickly throw it out this time. Tough play for the ball here at midfield. It looks like Southwest might win the battle as they look to take it into the defensive third of the Tigers. There's a pass over the left side. Great opportunity here. Pass into the left corner, trying to cross it. Header, and it's saved by Michelle Snow. What a play.
One of the first saves that Michelle Snow has had to do in this half. Washington needs to be very careful about when they get broken down to not let Southwest Baptist capitalize. That's something very important for Snow to be on her feet and pay attention to the game, even though she doesn't really have to do everything every play.
And believe it or not, Alfonso, that wasn't just the first save. That was the first shot on goal, as well as the first shot overall for the Bearcats in this contest, as Ouachita continuing to attack. Michelle Snow hasn't had a ton of action there in the box, but she was ready in that opportunity. Edison passing it off to her teammate. Weiskopf has it, but might be stolen away here by Ashton Inman. And that time, going to have to settle for the clear. Clearing it was Madison Guerin out of Lee Summit, Missouri. Great opportunity here. Pass into the left corner, trying to cross it. Ball in the corner.
Kinsper, a very technical player. She manages to get out of that and still manages to not let Southwest Baptist counter on that opportunity.
Clock continuing to roll here as we see a couple of substitutes for Southwest Baptist. The aforementioned Lieber and Loya. There's the long ball from Edison. Inman going to take it away, and it will roll out of bounds. Both Inman sisters a part of this Ouachita team. You have Ashton Inman, number 4, who made the play there, as well as her sister Abby Inman. Trying to set up for an opportunity here at the top of the box. Good defensive play. Madison Guerin just able to send it out of bounds.
Oh, there's another sub coming on right now.
It's going to be Cece Fernandez, the sophomore out of Gainesville, Texas.
Oh, so say
Trips up there, not the cleanest tackle.
7 on 23. Yeah, our free kick, 7 on 23.
So a good opportunity here for the Tigers with a free kick just outside the box on the right side.
This is the second set piece of the game. First one was just booted away near the halfway line. see how they do with this one.
Inman looking for the header that time, but it went straight into the hands of Edison. And a big sigh of relief there for the Bearcats as they avoid going down 3 goals. Alfonso, Edison has played well in this match. It's just the ball has been coming her way fast and often, and there were some plays that there was nothing she could do about.
Yeah, I would say that most of the goals on Ouachita's end have been exactly mistakes from the Bearcats, just very good play from Ouachita.
Another substitution here for the Tigers. Ashlyn Vanna checking in to the match. She'll take over for Ashton Inman. Just over 10 minutes to go here in the first half as we have another substitution. This time it will be Jaden Clark checking in for Isabel Shellhammer of the Bearcats.
Yeah, Ouachita rolling through subs right now, making sure they can keep the pressure high.
Southwest Baptist looking to try and move the ball up the field. Excellent play there by Moore. Moore trying to clear it. She gets it to a teammate.
Great recovery by Ouachita. Even though they got broken down, players from the midfield are covering those gaps behind the fullbacks and making sure that play does not get too dangerous.
That ball will roll out of bounds and should be a goal kick here for the Tigers. Indeed it is.
As always, Ouachita very committed to playing out the back, even though Southwest Baptist's pressure is coming in strong. Just great play out the back.
I believe that is going to be ruled in offsides there for Ouachita, trying to set up a nice play there on the left side of the box, but got a bit too eager.
Ouachita just looking to prepare for another long ball. Really looking to keep it on Southwest Baptist's side. And again, another quick throw-in from Ouachita. It's looking like they just want to keep the pressure on and fatigue out Southwest Baptist.
The strategy worked early in this half, but Southwest perhaps settling into its defense here in the later minutes of the first 45. The home bleachers are full on the far side for the Tigers. Great turnout on this Sunday afternoon. We mentioned that fans were still filing in. The bleachers are full, and there are even more fans with lawn chairs sitting out beyond.
Yeah, those fans make a difference, I'll tell you. They definitely keep up the environment, make you want to run harder, run that extra sprint. And in Ouachita's case, it's making a big difference.
Tigers reset. There's the pass inside to the middle of the field. Goes into the right side of the box. Tussle for the ball. Ouachita comes away with it. And that one's deflected out of bounds.
That play is an excellent example of Ouachita's aggressiveness off the ball to get the press on. But once they get the ball, their tranquility to go out and play.
We've seen some strong defensive play here by Annabelle Schuler, a freshman out of Ozark, Missouri for the Bearcats. She's done very well defensively in that time. She forces the ball out of bounds, and it was actually off of a Tiger. So her team takes over possession, and the Bearcats now looking to try and drive the ball down the field. It's been tough sledding here in the first half. Case in point right here, Tigers taking it away quickly.
Those Ouachita midfielders are always on their toes, looking for those balls to the Southwest Baptist midfielders in order to anticipate. They've been doing a very good job of that all game.
Yeah, I think it was just like getting rid of it.
And that's going to be a handball.
Free kick for us.
There's a foul.
She might get a yellow on there. Give us a foul. Was she stopping? Yellow card 32.
And it's going to be a yellow card. So a couple of mistakes there from the sophomore Alyssa Villavicencio.
Yeah, that is just unnecessary time wasting on her part. The referee thought she deserved the yellow, and by the rule book, she probably should.
Great opportunity here for the Tigers, as this one is a long ball, almost a shot on goal, but it veers off to the right.
Shot. Where's? Yeah, shot. No. Come on! 28.
It is a goal kick for the Bearcats, and Edison taking her time here to let her teammates get set in the field. They're going to go deep yet again. Long boot there from the goalkeeper. That time just having to clear it.
Ouachita is just relentless on this press right now. We'll see if Southwest Baptist can take the half to readjust and maybe find a plan to get the ball into Ouachita's half.
The corner.
Looks like it.
It was deflected off of a Bearcat, so this is a corner kick, and Alfonso,
We're gonna give a shot.
it's only been a couple set pieces so far for the Tigers, but a great opportunity here in the last 5 minutes of the first half.
We'll see what Coach Wright has taught his team to do on these corners. These are special moments for practice set pieces.
Vanna set to kick it away for the Tigers
Just in case.
in the back right corner. Here's the ball from the junior. It's inside the box, deflected off the foot of Inman, and a collision inside the box.
Got us.
Referee decided there was nothing there, so
That was Villavicencio again, and fortunate in a couple of ways there, because that easily could have been a foul inside the box, which allowed for a penalty kick. But on top of that, too, Villavicencio already has her yellow card here. It's inside the box, deflected off the foot of Inman, and a collision inside the box. The officials opting to give some grace here. But the Tigers, again, looking, attacking.
not a bad cross.
Not bad at all. Almost had Paige Owens over the middle that time. Instead, it will be a corner kick, and it looks like Owens herself will be the one to set it up unless she allows a teammate to do it. And indeed, it looks like she's going to turn the ball over to Ashlyn Vanna.
We'll see if the second corner right now comes off. Better practice.
Vanna with the boot. It's inside the middle of the box. It's a header. It rolls high, and it's off the top of the goal and out the back. With that, Southwest able to breathe a sigh of relief as they're able to stop a second consecutive set piece off of a corner kick from the Tigers. Great opportunity here for Southwest Baptist. Great job there by Inman, able to track it down. Along with her was teammate Cece Fernandez.
Ouachita doing a very good job in covering the spaces. Even when they get exploited in the midfield, those through balls are not getting anywhere.
Looking to cross it here. Shot is off the mark, and we'll see the indication from the officials. They will say that it was not deflected by a Tiger, and so it'll be a goal kick here for Ouachita. Tigers opting to move quickly. Just over a minute and a half to go here in the first half. 2-0 lead for OBU thanks to 2 goals from Jamie Fowler, her second and third goals of this season. Now here goes Ouachita on the attack on the right side. It's a mismatch. Continuing to drive down the field. She finds some space up the middle. Tripped up. It was some great defense there yet again from Madison Guerin, the senior, really stepping up for the Bearcats. However, it will be a corner kick for the Tigers. Vanna set to boot it away.
These are definitely moments where you notice how long we've been playing for. I mean, Hattie Gardner, she was coming in with a great counterattack. However, maybe because of the heat and the humidity, her teammates weren't in the condition to go and support her.
Moore was looking for the header that time, but missed a bit there. There's a pass over to the right side, crossing, and a great save. Yet again, Edison stepping up for the Bearcats. The senior out of Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, a big reason that the Bearcats are still within striking distance. Time for one more set piece here before the half. Here's 10, the ball from Vanna.
9, 8, 7, 6,
looking for the goal. The
5,
header
4, 3,
is off to the left,
2,
and that will
1.
be the final play of the first half. We have reached halftime here at Cluck Field, and it's been a fast and exciting home opener for the Tigers. 2-0 the score in favor of OBU. With that, we're going to take a short timeout, but we'll be back with a quick breakdown and more soccer action here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. You're watching Tigers Soccer on OSDN, presented by Taylor King Law.
Sit on the road with the troops, run through the city, praying for all of my woes. Jesus, the one with the juice, covered in blood. I remember many days, flipping out another somersault, letting me get the best of me. Pride came like phone calls, voicemails, or messages, turning up to what the level is. Time ticking on my watch. God's grace is like medicine. Now I'm on a mission of reaching my neighbor, impacting my city, and that is the work. It is finally a vision. I'm casting the net for the people who listen, and I gotta get it. Sticking the business, showing the lost the path, a path of redemption, bringing the hope to the hopeless, hoping they get it, bringing the light to the streets, knowing they miss it. Time is ticking. God on my side and I'm taking these shots like what can I miss? Surrendered to Christ, gave up my life and covered the bed, leading a generation back to the Father. I'm gonna do this till I die. I know what permanent is. All about my Father's business. I know I'm committed to bringing that new balance. Lace the game like tennis shoes. Running in this marathon. Don't know if I got plenty time. Distractions keep us tied up. There's ribbons at the finish line. Running through the block like I got coaches. I'm prepared to rock the wave if I see a tide approaching. That's my Father. He gon' tarnish. Please don't bother. Bless my wife. She my daughter. I'm not worried about my chapters when I personally know the author. And with all these opportunities, I pray the world see the church and see unity. I pray the world see the body and see you and me. Black or white, any background. Cause every puzzle needs a different piece. On the way, yeah, yeah. So just pray, yeah, yeah. We're in the system, but we cut the games, boy, we don't play, yeah, yeah. We on the field, it can get real. These are the words of the general, many identical. I pray I never speak on my own memory, nothing but with a drop. Mascot, time flies, past off. God, when I do your work, make it count like flashcards, like NASCARs. We drop your message, he accepted, he rejected. He got love for broken people. My God, heart is big as Texas, hey, hey, hey. We okay, we okay. God has blessed my state of mind, real estate. I This one for the soldiers. I'm in the zone, the spirit strong, we really win when we play it safe. Oh. You know it. I'm following all the light in the north of the sky. Give all that I got, bless it be alive. If you feel the same, put 'em up real high. The party don't stop, we celebrate this life. 'Cause one day this city will turn into dust. So until that day comes, I'll be here till you all. You're the only light that won't ever die. I'm aware I belong. Instead of getting floated, the coldest thing you know it. Been at it for a while, so don't ask me where I'm going. I'm the type that just gon' show it. Out here in the moment. So if you down with that, pack your bags, let's keep it coasting. I'm just living like to the fullest. Now many can say that they do this. Travel around the world and back here, then back. Don't believe me, it's news and set. Yeah, I'm gone, so I guess this is the spot. Only one place that I'm headed, straight up through the northern sky. Yeah. Way up in the northern skies. And I'm still rolled out, no marketing. I'm up in the minds of six. And I'm parking here, pardon the art, I was talking shit, but I'm turning the whole park into parking seal, cause it's shit. You ain't really gotta okay it. You ain't really gotta go say it. You ain't really gotta go crazy. We all over the country. That's so paisley. So my whole day, this place okay, boy, let me stop playing. Everybody better run it right now. Run it right now, run it right now. We really go ride, I'm the lake, I'm the base, I'm just running this side of the line. We gon' shine and die, and ride, and look back down, and die, and cross in the crowd, and lost in the crowd, get lost in the
life experience, or students who are interested in media and culture who go to the Sundance Film Festival, the premier event to engage with people across the country in this discipline, but also to engage with Christians. But we're also going to be a place where you graduate. We're proud that in the state of Arkansas, among all colleges and universities, Ouachita has the highest graduation rate. You're going to finish on time. But you're not just going to graduate, you're going to be prepared for graduate school, for work. And so at Ouachita, we'll be a better university because of you. And I believe you'll be better because you were at Ouachita.
We believe in a faith that seeks understanding. So as a university, we believe that all of the various things that we study allow us to really develop a more vigorous faith.
Ouachita Baptist is so catered to growing in your spiritual walk.
My interaction with professors and fellow students in classes and learning has helped me learn more about who God is in my personal life.
One of the beauties of the education that we give to our students is to expose them to the various realms of knowledge. which then equips them as men and women of faith to be able to understand and really appreciate the complicated world in which we live.
Ouachita Baptist has taught me how a love for God and a love of learning really go hand in hand.
By coming to Ouachita and finding mentors on staff or upperclassmen who were older than me, I really started to discover who God was and learn how to go to His Word and His truth and learn who He was.
We want you to be the very best you. We believe that's God's plan for you. We believe that He wants you to develop unique gifts and abilities to the fullest extent and to equip you to have the very best future that you can have.
The American dream to me as an immigrant means having the opportunities that my parents didn't have. Being the first one in my family to graduate, it meant everything my parents sacrificed for me to get to this point. It was paying off.
Estoy muy orgulloso de Michael por haberse graduado de colegio.
My path to a college degree would have been completely different had I not had a scholarship. It would just relieve a lot of the financial burden.
Getting directions to Ouachita Baptist University.
Take me back to where we started from. Oh my love, don't let me go. Oh, take me back.
Deflected off the foot of Inman and a collision inside the box. Here's the ball from the junior. It's inside the box. Deflected off the foot of Inman and a collision inside the box. Here's the ball from the junior. It's inside the box. Deflected off the foot of Inman and a collision inside the box.
We are an intentionally Christian university. We aren't going to apologize for that. But we're also going to challenge your students academically. We all know we learn more when we're challenged. This is also a place, though, where students are going to be invested in. I've spoken to so many alumni, and they come back again and again to telling me stories, naming names of faculty and staff members in specific situations where they invested in their lives, and they look back with the benefit of time and see how formative it was in their life. I think another reason is high impact learning. With the Christian liberal arts, you're going to get that broad experience, but we're also going to go deep. Some of the examples that come to mind is we have science students who spend their summer
Welcome back to Tiger Soccer on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. This is Chase Hartzell alongside Alfonso Gonzalez-Gomez. And Alfonso, it was an exciting first half there for the Tigers. 2 early goals, attacking often.
Yeah, I mean, watch the Lady Tigers, they were all over Southwest Baptist. Great pressing, great way to control the ball in their own half. Basically a perfect start to the game for Ouachita. We'll see how Southwest Baptist responds right now, but so far so good. I wouldn't change a thing.
Looking at the breakdown for the Tigers, 9 shots in total, 3 of them on goal and 2 of them resulting in goals. We talked about Jamie Fowler with 2 goals, but how about Grayson Turner as well, the forward with the assist on both of those goals for Fowler?
Yeah, that just goes to show Ouachita's experience. Two seniors combined for the 2 first goals of the game.
Only 1 shot on goal for Southwest Baptist in 3 tries, but it was a beauty of a save for Michelle Snow as she had a diving effort. Meanwhile, the Tigers to attack, although it is stopped quickly by Edison.
Yeah, Edison has been probably the highlight of Southwest Baptist's team so far. She has been there doing as much as she can, obviously letting in 2 goals, but not necessarily her fault.
Ouachita trying to get the ball out here. Indeed they do. But Southwest Baptist looking a little more aggressive here in the second half. That could be good for the Bearcats.
Yeah, it's looking like Southwest Baptist has taken notice that Ouachita is very disciplined and very committed to playing out the back. Maybe that could be an advantage for them going forward, really trying to set that pace and set the press on their half, kind of doing what Ouachita did to them in the first half. We'll see how well they control the ball now that they have it.
We do see one fresh face here on the near side of the field. Reese Brown checking in for the first time this afternoon. Forward is a freshman out of Frisco, Texas.
You want me to write it down there later?
We'll see how she does keeping up with the pace of the press and seeing if, she could help this Ouachita team out.
We're seeing a lot more of the ball in Ouachita's defensive third here to open up the second half. We'll see if that turns into more opportunities and perhaps even a score for the Bearcats.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Thank you. I need these. What are these?
Long shot here, but it is wide to the right. Michelle Snow, all she had to do was watch that one fly out of bounds and quickly dispersing it here to Inman on the goal kick.
Ouachita picking up the ball in the midfield, controlling it as they've done all game long.
Two. No fouls or anything?
No. Okay, so we're not.
Tigers with the throw-in. They had 2 goals quickly in this match, one in the first 10 minutes from Jamie Fowler, and then she followed it up a little under 12 minutes later with another goal.
Let's see. Southwest Baptist again in their own half off a goal kick. We'll see how well Ouachita does to defend it and keep it in their half.
Looking to set up an opportunity here inside the box, and a diving effort there by Edison. Didn't even want to give Sydney Perry a chance there. Taking her time here, she boots the ball away. Valencia passes it off to Snow. Snow quickly sending it back out.
Great composure from Ouachita's back line. Snow holding on to the ball and waiting for that defender to commit.
Now a great opportunity for Southwest Baptist, perhaps rushing it a bit there, though, as the shot from the top of the box goes over the top bar.
Ready to.
Southwest trying to close in here, keep the ball in that Ouachita defensive third.
Yeah, Southwest is definitely up their press. Noticing that Ouachita is going to be committed to playing out the back, Southwest has decided to just go in and try to steal the ball off them for a quick counter.
Here come the Tigers. Could be an opportunity on the right side. Shot appeared to be deflected that time.
Despite Southwest's pressure, Ouachita is able to play excellently out the back there and even ends up for a corner kick. We'll see if maybe Coach Wright has made some changes to the set piece, and we'll see if they can maybe execute more than what they did in the first half.
Sydney Perry lining up here for the corner kick. The 5th of the match for Ouachita. It's a line drive, and it hits the right side of the net. So it will be a goal kick here for the Bearcats.
That might be something Coach Wright's team needs to work on a little bit more. Just off those corners, they've had so many, and maybe finding a little bit more capitalization off them.
Almost another opportunity there inside the box for the Tigers. That was some good defense that time from Weisskopf. Players get tangled up a bit there, and I believe we're going to see a foul called on Southwest Baptist. That one will be charged.
Yeah, and that all stems from how Ouachita has let their fullbacks be very aggressive and press up, maybe leaving their center backs a little bit vulnerable, but looking for that high risk, high reward factor where if they win it, they're straight on goal.
Inman, long ball into the box. Perry will come up with it. She tries to cross it, and the ball ricochets off of the foot there of Reese Brown. Brown trying to get into position that time. It looks like she got there just a bit early. Players get tangled up a bit there, and we're going to see a foul. So it will be a goal kick here. And again, the Bearcats moving quickly down the field. Inman able to corral it for the Tigers. But almost another opportunity there for Southwest Baptist.
Yeah, Southwest Baptist has definitely come out the half looking a lot more motivated and stronger than what they came out with in the first half.
The official will say the ball was last touched by Amory Thomas. So it will be a throw in for Southwest Baptist. Looking to try and cross it a bit here, but it's taken away by the Tigers. Double team, but Ouachita continuing to move it up the left side of the field. That's Reese Brown. Able to clear it that time. It's Southwest Baptist, but the Tigers again attacking. Here comes Perry up the middle. There's a bit of space. Was looking for the open look down the middle, but hold on, the Tigers not done yet, tussling for position, and that looks like it's going to be a foul.
This free kick in an excellent area for any watch of this free kick specialist right now. Could really be a very dangerous opportunity to just go straight to goal. You know, seeing Messi come into the MLS this year, we've seen that this is his specialty. So who knows if maybe one of the girls has been practicing.
Hattie Gardner, the freshman out of Denison, Texas, will kick it at the top of the box. We'll see if she goes straight for the goal. There's the shot off the left bar.
Great free kick indeed. Just unlucky to not go in there.
It was a beauty of a kick, as you said, Alfonso. It looked for a second like it was going to ricochet back in behind Edison. Instead, it bounces out. There's the shot a great look there off for the left bar as she nearly records her first career goal with the Tigers. Ouachita perhaps getting a little bit of that aggressive edge back here as we are now about 11 minutes into this second half. Moore has it. She passes it up the middle.
Ouachita here has done a great job, even when they get to the opposite team's goal and they don't score, just creating chaos within their half to make one chance turn into two, turn into three, and possibly just get a goal off of it.
There is a true clear for Southwest Baptist. And it will stay with the Bearcats. The last touch by a Tiger. Another opportunity here for the Bearcats with a throw inside the Tigers' defensive third. There's the throw in on the right side. Moore able to clear it. A bit of a collision there. And it will be a foul on Ouachita. Free kick upcoming here for the Bearcats. And it looks like they're going to bring Edison all the way out here to attempt a free kick.
That's something that is very unusual, very aggressive from the goalkeeper. We'll see if maybe it's a special tactic or something. She could really make something work here.
Long ball towards the goal. It's off to the right a bit. So maybe that was the method there. They knew that they were going for the goal, and so they decided to take that risk. But Alfonso, if something had gone wrong there, that left side of the field was wide open.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Southwest Baptist just realized that maybe maybe it'd be worth it to leave that kick there.
Definitely seeing more aggressive tactics here from the Bearcats in the second half. We'll see if it yields dividends soon.
Yeah, one thing is for sure, Bearcats are definitely getting up and pressing high.
Pass inside, looking for the shot. It's deflected by Edison, and she's able to snag it. Another excellent save there.
Edison has really been keeping her team out of trouble now.
Yeah,
one thing is for sure, Bearcats are definitely getting up and pressing high.
Pass inside, looking for the shot. It's deflected by Edison, and she's able to snag it. 25 minutes. In the just under 30 minutes since, no goals for the Tigers at all. Southwest Baptist has played some excellent defense. We do have a substitution here. As checking in for Southwest Baptist,
yeah, one thing is for sure, Bearcats are definitely getting up and pressing high.
Pass inside, looking.
Kinsberg coming back on the field for Tigers. Another technical midfielder here. Could help release pressure from those tight areas in the midfield and make something happen. Bearcats definitely in the second half seem to be more careful of when they have the ball. Definitely up their possession in the second half.
Moore passing it off to Perry. Tigers bringing it up the field. A little bit of a miscommunication there, and it goes over to the Bearcats. They'll have the throw in here from just past midfield.
Great pressure here. Gets knocked down, but still allows her team to keep the ball.
Now here's Kispert. She passes it off to Valencia. Valencia has it on the far side, trying to set up for her teammate. That's Turner. We see that a few times from Turner, setting up as a decoy on the right side and then quickly crossing it over to a teammate in the middle of the field who scores a goal. We'll see if the Tigers can use that tactic again here in the second half, as we have a substitution. Coming off of the field will be number 13, Hattie Gardner, and taking her place is Jamie Fowler, returning to the match for the first time since the first half.
Yeah, Gardner has done a great job filling in in that striker role for Jamie. You could definitely tell that within those practices and everything, she's picked up some experience and picked up some tips that, Fowler might have given her.
A lot of pressure here, but Southwest Baptist does manage to clear it. Will be a throw in for the Tigers here on the left side as Amory Thomas is set to throw it in. She gets it to Perry. Now Fowler looking for a goal to the right side, and it's blocked. Inches away from a hat trick, but once again, Ashlyn Edison, the senior, saving the day for the Bearcats.
And even though she couldn't get that final shot off, Fowler already showing her influence in the game, showing that experience and what she's learned throughout all her years at Ouachita, coming in just making a direct impact.
Will be another corner kick here for the Tigers, their 6th of the match. Here's Kispert trying to cross it. It's taken away.
Southwest Baptist just defending with all they have. Putting 11 players behind the ball in that corner kick.
Large substitution here for the Tigers, checking in. Number 23, Paige Owens. Number 24, Maddie Vanna. Number 7, Fernanda Valencia. And number 21, Frankie Nye.
these are mostly the same players that started the match, so we'll see what kind of an impact they can make in these last 26 minutes now that they've gotten the proper rest.
A lot of fresh legs here for the Tigers. Tussle for the ball. Southwest trying to move it across the field. Could be a great opportunity here, moving it to the middle. A lot of Tigers. But now top right corner of the box, diving effort, and it's saved by Snow. Second effort goes over the top.
Wow, Southwest with a great capitalization on this counterattack. Got absolutely the most they could without getting a goal. Looking very dangerous now. Tigers need to be careful with that because as they press up higher, gas behind, start to leave spaces.
And we got black coordinator.
Just the second save of the match for Snow, but that one, like the first, a dandy.
That's what he wants to keep.
And now it'll be a corner kick for the Bearcats. Great opportunity here on a set piece. That one lands on top of the netting of the goal. So it will be a goal kick for the Tigers.
Let's see how the Tigers deal with this new Southwest press.
As you mentioned, Alfonso, a lot of these players checking in for the first time since the first half. So many Tigers, although they've been in this contest early, getting their first look at this new approach. It's been pretty successful thus far, although they haven't capitalized it in terms of goals. They've been able to get far more looks inside, as well as defend the Tigers more effectively.
Yes.
Valencia peels off the defender, and now she's driving to the right side. Regains her composure, trying to make a play, tussling with a Bearcat. That's Madison Guerin. That'll be ruled a foul on Valencia. And now Edison stepping out for the goal kick. It's a long ball towards midfield.
Yeah, for as much of the ball as Ouachita has had, these Southwest Baptist Bearcats, they have sheltered themselves deep and have committed themselves to defend first and make sure they don't get scored on again.
Isabella Sabater, as well as Shanley Rogers checking in for the Tigers. Ouachita looking for its first goal since the first 25 minutes of this match. Southwest Baptist trying to cut into that lead. One-on-one situation here, able to get by Inman. Shot is high, rushed a bit there by number 21, Kylie Murray.
Tigers need to be careful on these. When they lose the ball on one side of the field, they need to be quick to recover and gain some ground so that they don't get counterattacked like that.
There you go. Tight.
9.
There we go. Yes.
Gets it off to her teammate. The ball is cleared.
Despite the pressure from Southwest Baptist, Ouachita is still committed to their composure coming out the back.
Multiple players rushing for the ball. Excellent slide tackle there by Valencia, but they're going to call it a foul.
I would not say Valencia agrees with that call. Flaring her arms up in the air. Just not agreeing there with the official.
It's tough to tell from our vantage point up top. It looked like she got all of the ball that time, but the official saw it differently.
Drive this, drive. Spin it.
Ouachita now picking it up in the midfield with great composure onto their front three, onto the back four.
Valencia, great opportunity here, but it's going to be offsides. As could have been a great look, and Fowler maybe contributing to her first assist of this new season there, but instead it's going to be a goal kick here for the Bearcats following the offsides call. And we will have a water break here at Cluck Field. 20:36 remaining here in this opening match of the home slate for the Tigers. We'll be back after this timeout. You're watching Tiger Soccer on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
The American dream to me as an immigrant means having the opportunities that my parents didn't have. Being the first one in my family to graduate, it meant everything my parents sacrificed for me to get to this point was paying off. My path to college city would have been completely different had I not had a scholarship. It would just relieve a lot of the financial burden.
I'm Nicole Auerbach from The Athletic.
Hey, this is Alex Brooke with Sports Illustrated Magazine.
This is Kevin Kugler of Westwood One.
Hi, everybody. It's Pete Pranica of the Memphis Grizzlies and Fox Sports Southeast.
This is Danielle Musselman.
This is Kyle Peterson with ESPN. This is Tom Hart of ESPN and the SEC Network. Thanks for tuning in to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
This is Stella. Stella likes retro style and old school country. Stella also likes holding alligators. It's time for a road trip. Hot Springs, Arkansas. This is Flo. When Flo isn't waiting tables at the Sunrise Grill, she's waiting on sunsets in beautiful Hot Springs, Arkansas. It's time for a road trip. Plan your next vacation at hotsprings.org.
Welcome back to Tiger Soccer on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. First broadcast of this brand new year for OSDN. And it's been a great home opener for the Ouachita Lady Tigers. 2-0 lead up to this point. Jamie Fowler, who is tussling for the ball right now already with 2 goals to her name in this one. Hard collision there, and slow to get up.
For as dominant as the Tigers have been in this whole game, Southwest Baptist has really been putting the pressure on and coming close now in the second half.
It was 8 on 21
It is a foul called here, but since it's incidental contact, no card.
Yes.
We'll see how the Tigers defend this free kick right now.
Weiskopf kicks it towards the middle of the field. Tigers coming away with it. Plenty of personnel still on the right side looking for a shot.
That chance just comes from the Tigers, you know. Even though their commitment to playing out the back, one loose touch, you know, and they're in on goal. That's just the risk that you take when you dedicate your team to having that sort of play style.
Olivia Baker checking in for Tamara Gant on the Bearcats side. Both teams have a lot of depth to them, got some fresh legs going throughout this contest, and that's allowed both of these squads to play hard for a full 90 minutes.
Yeah, and the Tigers have been rotating their fullbacks quite often. That's a role that in the modern game they have to be dedicated to going up and down the field. They're expected to be another attacker on offense, and obviously do their defensive capabilities as well.
And Valencia has done a great job in this contest being able to peel off of defenders and get to the ball quickly. Unfortunately, that's also resulted in a couple of offsides calls. But still, you have to think with the speed that she possesses as well as the field vision, able to get around the defenders, that's going to pay dividends for the Tigers. Stopped here by Snow.
Yes.
She passes it off to Inman.
There you go. Head down. There we go. You got it. Good.
Great play in these tight areas by the Tigers. They've been able to attract pressure and still play off of it.
Excellent ball movement. Tigers able to retain possession, although it's deflected here. Will this be a break for Southwest? Ouachita coming away with the ball, but it's going to be touched last that time by number 23, Paige Owens. Got tripped up a bit there, and it goes out of bounds. So the Bearcats do take over. There's the throw in, and Ouachita, some great aggressive play there. Now Fowler on the left side. She's dangerous down low. We'll see what she comes up with. Loses the ball a bit, but able to recover quickly. Tripped up a bit on the edge of the box. Got to be careful there. Crosses it. Looking for an opening. Plenty of Bearcats down low.
Do 18 shot, block, target block.
Tigers regrouping here. Fowler looking to move it and perhaps trying to set up for a teammate there on the left side, but nobody's home.
Fowler always the center point of this Tiger attack. Every time they go up, she's always there directing it and making those movements off the ball to let her teammates have some positioning as well.
It is worth noting that Grayson Turner is not on the field right now for the Tigers, and she set up the 2 goals for Fowler with assists earlier in the contest. So we'll see if Fowler can connect with another teammate here late in the second half.
Southwest Baptist was looking like they had to tie their hold of the game coming out into the second half, but since this water break, all I've seen is the Tigers dominating and really showing their technical capabilities.
Still plenty of time for something to happen in this match. 15 minutes left until we reach full time. But if the Bearcats want to try and cut into this deficit, they'll likely have to do so quickly. Not a bad shot there going across her body, but Snow able to corral it on the left side.
Southwest Baptist definitely looking for something special there. Looking like they're going to have to rely on something very out of the ordinary in order to get this game back in their favor.
Yes, Olivia, thank you. Nice. Yes, that's it. Take it.
Southwest Baptist coming away with the ball. Great opportunity here, trying to advance into that defensive third of Ouachita. They are going to have to take a second to regroup. And there's a clear. Goalkeeper playing out, and Fowler was closing in quickly.
Yeah, Edison, the goalkeeper for Southwest Baptist, has been on her game all day today. Definitely been the star player for Southwest Baptist.
Ashlyn Edison, the ball has come her way plenty of times today, and it may be the case here again as Fowler, one-on-one situation. See if she can get around the defender. Great job locking down inside the box, and we will see a free kick called. They'll call a foul on Fowler, perhaps.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Or was it 23?
Yeah, Southwest Baptist has definitely tightened up their defense since the start of the game, locking up Fowler on that one play right now.
It's tough to tell who the foul was on there. There were a couple of Tigers in the box at the time, and we are going to have a stoppage here of the clock.
Yeah, now entering into these last 10 minutes, legs go, both teams get tired, and the game just gets scrappy. We'll see if the Tigers are able to hold on now.
And it looks like Fowler is going to stay in the match for a little bit longer. Hattie Gardner going to wait for her time to check in.
Yeah, she's there.
I'm going to go ahead and reset the clock to 13:05. Well, it takes a village, Alfonso, to put on events like this, and a big part of putting on these events is the Ouachita Athletic Communications Office. Brian Ramsey and his staff doing an excellent job today, helping not only to facilitate the stats, but to facilitate the game itself.
No, for sure. You know, there's a lot of work that comes into this. A lot of people don't see, but
Matthew Branch, the assistant director of athletic communications and a member of OSDN's class of 2022 down there on the left side, getting some photos and videos of today's match. A lot of positive things for the Tigers to break down after this one, as Southwest Baptist almost able to keep it in bounds. It was a strong effort that time from Annabelle Schuler, but it does go out of bounds. And now we will see Fowler check out of the match.
she's had a great game today, really, like setting up, putting down her, taking opportunity for her chances in the first half, and putting the Tigers up 2-0. Score that still holds to this minute of the game.
Now, Alfonso, one of the things with aggressive play styles is that sometimes with that aggression, if you get too aggressive, that can cause some mistakes that you don't want to happen. Inside. Ouachita's done a great job of managing this game here today. As you mentioned, they've been very technically sound.
Yeah, I mean, despite the aggression that Ouachita has done, they've been very disciplined in covering for their teammates every time that maybe Southwest Baptist gets like a lucky break and breaks down parts of their midfield. It definitely shows that Ouachita has been disciplined and conditioned to all parts of their game. They really understand their tactical focus here.
Great opportunity here for the Tigers. Looking for a shot, and it's just a little bit to the left of that left bar. Good pursuit that time. Number 18, Isabella Savaret, or Savater. But it will be a goal kick here for the Bearcats. Savater, a freshman out of Rowlett, Texas. You can expect to hear her name several times over the next few years, is already getting meaningful minutes here in her first season of play at Ouachita. Snow That time trying to clear it. Can't find a teammate here on the right side of the field. And big throw coming up here for Southwest Baptist is the Bearcats, although they have just under 10 minutes left to go. You have to feel, Alfonso, that at some point they're going to need to get that first goal if they want to have a chance of tying or perhaps even winning this match down the stretch.
Yeah, and I would say that Ouachita needs to try their best not to get complacent because, you know, as they say, it only takes 30 seconds to score a goal. And, you know, anything can happen now.
Gardner tussling for position at midfield. Bit of a miscommunication there, but Gardner able to come away with the ball. Inman now on the right side trying to set something up. Here's the cross. Tigers able to retain possession as Paige Owens has it.
Excellent play there. I mean, just the dedication to keep the ball in and to keep fighting for it on the side of Gardner and Inman. I mean, it's just amazing.
23-11 are off over here.
Okay, so I got you. So we got
Plenty of Tigers checking in here down the stretch.
yeah, 6 for 18. 10 for 23. Yeah. And 28 for 11.
Ashlyn Vanna will have the throw.
And then they just threw it in and it's in play.
Goes White. White still has it.
Ouachita really taking advantage of their depth here, you know, despite the fatigue, rolling numbers through and keeping up that pressure. Something that maybe Southwest Baptist can't really deal with at the moment.
Another substitution here for Southwest Baptist as Ashlyn Robinson checks into the match for number 21, Kylie Murray.
Oh, come on. Man, that's a yellow on the shirt.
And we've got a foul called here on the Bearcats.
This is a very dangerous area for Ouachita free kick. I mean, you know, balls into the second post and then cut back. We've seen this team do it last year, for example, how they would set up for set pieces.
Abby Inman kicks it across, looking for the header. It's high, it's blocked, but it's kicked in right there. Goal! OBU Tigers! That's Maddie Vanna, the freshman.
Set pieces.
On the putback there for Ouachita. Kicks it across, looking for the header. It's high, it's blocked, but it's kicked in right there.
That was
followed up by the header, and Ouachita continuing to stick with it. Vanna.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great set piece. You could tell they have been working on that type of thing. Just a lofted ball into the back post, cut back across, and from there, just runners into the box. This definitely gives Ouachita a very comfortable lead now, heading into the last 3 minutes or 6 minutes of the game.
Foul here. 18 on 24. 28 on 24.
So the first career goal for Maddie Vanna here with the Tigers puts Ouachita up 3-0 going into the final 6 minutes of this match.
Despite the 3-goal deficit, Southwest Baptist still trying to play, still looking for their consolation goal.
And that is one thing that I think Southwest can take away as a positive from this match, is that they were able to make some good adjustments at the half. And that, as you mentioned, Alfonso, this team never gave up in this match. They had some misfortunes and just had some great plays on Ouachita's side, but this Bearcat team, if they can stick together and keep developing that team chemistry, you have to think that this team is well capable of winning quite a few matches this year.
I agree 1,000%. I mean, to be fair, they are playing against the #1 ranked team in the GAC right now, so we'll see how the Bearcats do in their own season heading into it.
For Ouachita, this should prove to be a great statement-making home opening victory, putting up 3 goals in front of the home crowd to win their first match of the season. Still with a little over 4 minutes to go, a chance to add on, but on the same note, got to be careful defensively. You don't want to give up those goals on the other side as well.
Of course. I think the concentration to just hold this match out should be something that Ouachita takes great pride in. You know, even if Southwest Baptist can't make up the 3 goals, even letting in just 1 goal at this point can show the mental toughness of this team heading into the GAC season.
Ouachita will be back here on Thursday afternoon for a 4 p.m. matchup with Union. You can catch that match right here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. One of 3 broadcasts that we have this week. First of all, this one right here, followed by that match against Union, and then we will be back here on Saturday night for the broadcast of the football game versus Northwestern Oklahoma State. And Alfonso, as this match winds to a close, we'll talk about some of the other positive, trends that we're starting to see around Ouachita athletics. First off, you see that new track facility that's being built out there just beyond the fence here at Cluck Field. Cross-country season already underway, and a great meet for both the men's and the women's cross-country teams in Memphis this weekend, finishing in the top 10 of 20 teams, actually finishing in 6th place on both sides against some Division II and Division I programs. So both of those teams already making a statement, not only in the Great American Conference in Division 20 teams, actually, but in cross-country place on both sides.
Yeah, I mean, cross-country, since being reinstated here at Ouachita, I mean, they've definitely made a statement showing why they deserve to have their new track built here. They've done a great job so far. We'll see how much better they can get once they actually have some good facilities to follow it up.
Another team in action this weekend was Ouachita Volleyball, starting off its season with the Invitational at Texas A&M at Kingsville. Tigers coming away with a victory over CSU Pueblo yesterday. And that was a big match because the Tigers trailed early but ended up coming back to win it 3-2, really showing the resiliency of a team that's showcasing both a lot of returning talent but young talent as well.
Yeah, and that's something that all Ouachita teams have in common, just that mental resilience to play until the final whistle. Even seeing it here in soccer today. 3 goals up, going into the last minute, still trying to go into the goal.
Still a chance to try and add on here. Tigers will have it near the top of the box. Although OBU looks like they will be content here to take their time with a play as it's stolen away. Trying to flip the field. Snow is able to corral it. What a match it has been for her. 2 saves. And that number may look small to the viewers at home, but those were 2 meaningful saves, because if those were diving efforts that would have gone in otherwise, and we'd be looking at a completely different match at this point had it not been for those plays.
Yeah, I agree. As a goalkeeper, whenever the ball is primarily in the other team's half, you tend to get maybe a little bit distracted. But Snow has done an excellent job today of keeping her focus on the game and being ready for those opportunities.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And with that, the clock hits all zeros. We have reached full time at Cluck Field, and Ouachita walking away with a victory in the home opener, 3-0 over Southwest Baptist University. Good night, Arkadelphia. Tigers win.
Today's game and your support of Ouachita soccer. The next game for the Tigers is upcoming Thursday.
An all-around excellent performance today for the Tigers. Jamie Fowler with a couple of goals. We saw that combination of experience and young talent as Maddie Vanna comes through with the first goal of her collegiate career. Also, how about Michelle Snow, the senior goalkeeper out of North Richland Hills, Texas, who had 2 fantastic saves, got some great play from her midfielders and defenders to combine for a shutout. The first of the year for this Ouachita team, and hopefully the first of many.
Yeah, Ouachita played great today. I mean, stuck to their game plan all game, forced Southwest Baptist to make uncomfortable decisions, and, you know, Ouachita ended up getting the result they wanted.
So with the win, Ouachita moving to 1 win, no losses, and 1 draw on the season. Southwest Baptist drops its 2nd match of the year to fall to 0-2 on the season. There you can see Southwest Baptist giving a sign of respect to their fans that made the trip up. A team that should be proud of the effort that they put up here today, made some adjustments at halftime, and really played a good match against the Tiger squad. This team, obviously, like everyone else, going through some growing pains early in the season.
Yeah,
but they'll have a lot of positive things to look forward to.
Yeah, Southwest Baptist, you know, the score could be a bit deceiving. You know, there was large parts of the games where Southwest Baptist was on Ouachita and really making an effort to come back. You know, maybe 10, 15 minutes of disconcentration, and, you know, they go down 3-0, but still formidable opponent.
And that's not to take away from the Tigers' performance, who in many regards today, although it's only the 2nd match of the season, looked like they were in mid-season form.
Yeah, Ouachita looking great.
So the Tigers can hang their hat on this victory. However, they will be back this Thursday to take on Union. First kick is set for 4 p.m., and you can catch that match right here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. That is going to do it for our first soccer broadcast of the year and our first broadcast of the year overall here at OSDN. On behalf of the entire crew here, this is Chase Hartzell signing off. Have a great afternoon, and go Tigers.
Go Tigers.